Hello there, just a quick video just to go over a couple of little things on basic maintenance of your bike. There's an awful lot more than the things that I'm going to go through with. There's a hell of a lot more detail that I could go into, but I'm just going to cover a couple of little basic things that learners like myself really should be going over. First of all, I just want to show everybody that I'm actually on 1 mile off doing the 5,000 miles. Which I was talking about ages and ages ago. I was talking about the fact that I want to be doing 5,000 miles at least in a year. So finally, once I've recorded this video, I'll have done that. Okay. Yeah. So basically, start with the clutch cable. You've got your clutch lever obviously on the left-hand side here, and I personally, a lot of people use special different oils, stuff like that. I use 3-in-1 oil, just your average 3-in-1 oil. It's good for an awful lot of things. You know, I wouldn't lube the chain with this kind of thing, obviously, but I do with my mountain bike, but not with a motorbike. So the clutch cable itself, I pull in. It's very, very difficult to show you and do this at the same time, but I put it in and literally just a couple of drops here like that, so on, so you can feel the smoothness. There we go. Feel that a hell of a lot easier there like that. Yeah, just a couple of drops here and there, and make sure that you've lubed it up properly. Simple reason that the result of not maintaining your clutch cable lubed it can be drastic. I learned from experience because nobody told me about the whole lubricating the clutch cable thing. So within about 4 to 6 weeks or something daft like that of having this bike, I was coming down a very busy main A road, and all of a sudden it just stuck, and it literally just stays like this. See here, it literally gets stuck like that. So you're stuck practically like halfway between like neutral and first gear or something, and the revs just go flying high, and you're just stuck basically, and then I had to pop it back out, you know, and it was scary as hell. And then obviously I looked into why this was happening, and it was because I hadn't lubricated the clutch. So that's when I bought the oil, and I've been doing it ever since. You know, I normally do mine. You can tell when it needs doing because you can feel it starts getting a bit more and more difficult to shift gear. So you can tell when I normally I don't know, I haven't really got a periodic time of it all. But just on a regular basis, you know. So I'd say like at least a couple of times within like a month or so, every couple of weeks, or even just once a month, I reckon would probably be appropriate enough. Yeah, so that's the one thing. The other thing is a bit more complicated. Now I've seen other videos on YouTube about it, and different styles that people have, and that's literally to do with lubricating the chain. This should be done on a very regular basis, and times to do it should say in your manual for each individual different bike, but on average it should be every, say, couple of 100 miles, maybe 300 or so miles, and after it's rained as well, or after you've washed the bikes, that literally wipes off all the lubricant, obviously. So I've got my chain lube here, you know, bit of a price tag on that. I'm not actually going to do this here, but because I haven't been able. The best time to lubricate your chain is after you've been out on the bike, because the chain's nice and warm. A lot of people already know this. I'm informing the people that don't, you know. But basically, just get your chain lube. Sometimes it comes with a little straw style thing that you can just pop into the end, you know. That actually makes it a hell of a lot easier. I haven't got one of those. And then spray one layer across the chain. Literally move the bike just a couple of feet, you know, so like that, allowing the chain to move round, and then spray 2 more lots just onto the bottom there. And be careful because the O-rings, if it's an O-ring chain, and you don't want to ruin the chain. So, you know, what this does, is it keeps everything all nice up and running. Everything it's lubricated is positive. It's a very brilliant thing to have. You know, you should really keep chain lubricated. The results of not having a lube chain are it's tremendous. You know, it's very bad things can happen. You know. Yeah, so basically, you know, that's two small things on maintenance. Like I said, there's a hell of a lot more, and I'll probably go into it as I develop my riding myself. You know, but that's all for now. Just two basic things. Just make sure that you keep doing them, guys and girls. You know, because like I said, the negative results. I mean, one quick little story before I do go to the police. Run. You know, one quick story is a friend of mine. I won't name his name, but he hadn't lubed his clutch in ages and ages and ages, and he got stuck on the a motorway, and so just like me, it got stuck. Only he couldn't pop it back, and he practically caused a collision with two lorries that were right behind him, and he swerved. I think it was tremendous. You know, it was really horrible. You know, so it can be very dangerous. You know, so just keep your bike in basic maintenance. You know, only small things. I know sometimes after you've been for a ride days, you know, quick ride, or you know, just got back middle of the night. You know, you might not feel up to it. You might feel like, oh, you know, I can't be arsed. You know, but seriously, it makes a hell of a lot of difference. You know, so you know, it's worth it basically. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. You know, and I'll catch you all soon. All right. Thank you. Bye bye.